This project's been going on since probably middle of the summer, and I got this Pipeliner's Cloud umbrella this summer, and I've been wanting to get a mount put on my crane so I can use it to lift over the top of equipment while I'm working on it and stuff, to give me some shade on the hot summer days. And I had one of my coworkers build me some brackets on the end of my crane here. I didn't want to drill holes or anything like that, so we went ahead and used the factory bolt holes that were in the crane already for where it hooks onto the cable there, then the pulley on the inside there. And so he made me some pieces of strap here and made a mount here that would go up but also would pivot. That way when you're working on a piece of equipment that's a lot taller, your angle of your crane is going to be a lot taller, so then to get the pitch of the umbrella, I wanted to make it where it was adjustable depending on the angle. So we got that done. We got a piece of square tubing. We've got a little set screw up here that will keep that umbrella from spinning or coming out the end. And then we've got two handles here on each side to adjust the angle of the umbrella right here. And we had to work around the sensor here, so we had to give a little notch there. And one other feature I wanted to add to this when I was working on it, we wanted to add some lights. So while I'm working in the dark, I'm able to use my crane and throw some light over the top of it. And so we ended up putting some AuxBeam lights. AuxBeam sent these over to me to use. I've always been a big fan of their lights. They're good lights at an affordable price. And so I've got them on a swivel here because as you're lifting the crane higher, they're gonna follow gravity, so they're gonna point straight down all the time. And then we've got our cables run up through here, and I've got a second cord reel down here at the end that I'll show you mounted. The lights we end up going with is the AuxBeam P4 series. These are a floodlight. Here's some of the specs on it. They are at 4,500 lumens per light, so we got 9,000 lumens total on this. It does come with a harness, so you can hook it directly up with the battery, and it's got a relay. And but I didn't end up using that just because the way I've got it mounted. I did use the connectors here from the light, and I put some Deutsch connectors on this harness here that goes to my cord reel there. I will show you some video footage at the end of the lights being used while I was doing a project in the field. On my cord reel here, I didn't want to drill into the frame. The original one is welded on, and I didn't want to do that. So I ended up taking two big magnets that I got from Harbor Freight and screwed them into the bracket here. And then for the front, to keep the thing from pivoting, because this is on a pivot here, I just got another magnet, bent some flat strap, and it holds it over against there. So it doesn't, and I've had no issues with it falling or moving or anything yet. So then from there, the wires come over, go down into the frame here, and go down in the crane body. And then from there, they go underneath the body of the frame, and they come in over here to my switches that I've got ran. It's the third one here is actually the lights on the crane. The second one's for my light bars up on here on the side, and this is for my interior lights that I've got going on. So that's as far as it'll tilt forward there.